It is Game 3 on deck here tonight for this playoff series. Huge game for both teams. Let's drop the puck. Opening face-off just moments away. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. The Sabres have it now. Battling for it on the boards. Buffalo's got to hold him in against the wall. The Sabres will play it through the neutral zone. Tuck's got the puck. Avoids the defender. Oh, what a save in front.
Swayman's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
So let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Bruins have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this, they get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Sends it across the ice. And now he angles it across to Arvidsson. And here in center, that's intercepted. Moves inside! Fantastic save!
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Oh, he'll feel that one. With the blast! Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Great defensive stick work on the play. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Zaka. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. McLeod's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
It's tough to be behind the 8-ball in the PK when you're trailing by one. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You've got to get back to even strength and maybe even have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
The Bruins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Puck move back to center, forcing him to regroup. Takes the feed. From off the wall and onto a stick. Into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Oh, and he had it go off his mask.
Well, fortunate for him that these masks are made so well nowadays because he just got his bell rung.
Rides up, lets it go. What a stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Both sides still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Sabres start with the puck in their own end. Taken along the wall by Malenston. Here's a shot. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Quick pass to Lindholm. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And they get that puck down the ice. The Bruins have it behind the net. Headman pass. The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Makes the save.
McLeod's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Bruins fail to capitalize on the power play.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Handles the puck. Back-to-back saves there.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes Makes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. The Bruins gain possession. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he gets nailed.
And that one stopped.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
The Bruins will play it in their own end. From the neutral zone now. The Bruins have it in the offensive end. Can't get it to go. Scooped up along the wall by Zucker. Boston's working around along the line. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looks to pass it to Zucker. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Bruins have it now. Quick feed to Lowry. Boston's looking to break out. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Lowry. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Bruins lead it 1-0. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Taken by Power. Takes a hit on the play. Angles it over to Byram. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Thunderous. You can feel the tension when this game was getting underway, and it's finally boiling over.
Well, you knew when these two teams were playing, you could mark your calendar for this, couldn't you?
Always. Always. Down to the ice they go, and that was spirited.
It is spirited, and it's expected, James. I mean, there's no love lost between these two teams. This is exactly what I thought would happen. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Sabres play it along the wing. Sends it out in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Moves it to Corrali. And now he moves it to Kostelic. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Gains the zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Here's a short pass to Kostelic. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Boston's got it now. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. And he puts it away to make the save. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Tries to get it over to Arvidsson. They've got numbers here. Takes the feed. They go on the attack from the left side. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. What a steal in his own end. Makes it look easy with the pad. Slides the puck to Arvidsson. Works it across to Benson. Buffalo's got the puck here in the open ice. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Peak stick handling in his own zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Bruins take it along the wall. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. The Sabres have it from their own end. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Puck grab by Laura. Oh, just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Arvidsson's moving it ahead. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Feeds it over. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it across. Moves it quickly over to Hellenius. And he passes it up ahead to Benson. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Solid hit on the play. Backhander in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Quick pass to Kesselring. Feeds the puck to McLeod. Great defensive effort with the stick. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Look out, here they come on the attack. Too many bodies in the way. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Quick feed to Arvidsson. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Kesselring. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Knocks the puck loose. And there's the save on the play.
Swayman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Here in the late going to the frame. Boston's ahead 1-0. The Sabres win the draw here in their own end. Now he slides it up to Doan. The Sabres play it along the boards. Here's a backhander. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. The Sabres must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Pasternak. Puck scooped up by Geekie. Broken up in the neutral zone by Thompson. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Boston's got it in their own zone. Handles the pass. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And he gives it over to Byram. Pass across to Thompson. And that skips out of the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Thompson. And there's a glove save on the play. Nice defensive robbery on that. And that pass attempt is deflected. Scores! It's in the back of the net. And it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
The Sabres answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Boston's ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Wallenston. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Krebs. Stops him cold. Passes the puck over to Chanot. The Sabres going to work on offense. And now it's grabbed by Zadorov. Sends the pass over. And the puck's knocked loose. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Been very tightly contested here through the first 20 minutes, and here we go, period number 2. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Swayman's been so impressive tonight, completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. His team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
That's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game. James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have the hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it.
Buffalo's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Darlene. Jones taking it from his own end. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Bruins take over on possession. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Ryan. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Buffalo's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Big-time stop there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And the puck skips away after that move.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Zaka's lugging the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick pass to Quinn. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Bruins cross the line and gain the zone. Shot! Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Great pass from the left wing. Quick feed to Molinston. Shuts him down. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the pass. Grabbed along the boards by Krebs. Battle along the wall. Taken by Lindholm. Rocked him. Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Molinston. Dumps the puck in. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Unable to reach that one. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Answers it with an even better save.
Probably trying to playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Buffalo's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Sabres win the defensive zone faceoff. Tries to feed it over to Benson. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Moves it to Minton. The Sabres gain control of it. Avoids the poke check. Uses the force on that hit. Dishes it off. Easily turned away with the glove. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And that one's turned aside. Takes the feed at the point. Save made by the goalie.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
The Bruins have it now. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Here's a short pass to Hellenius. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Picked up along the wall by Costello. Buffalo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Sends a pass over. Puck grab by Costello. Great poke check on the reach. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And he totally whiffs on that one. Gets the puck over to Costello. Turned aside by line. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal. The coach has some choice words for his bench right now, and you can just see the negativity on his face and on his demeanor because his team really didn't come ready to play. Now they're trailing in this game. They got a mountain to climb.
The Sabres continue to dictate the play here tonight. They've now gone up by 2 in the second.
Yeah, their play is reflective on the scoreboard, and that's not always the case, but they've had the majority of the shots in this one, James. They continue to put pucks to the net. I expect that number to go up.
Boston's got it in the neutral zone. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Buffalo's gained possession. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Slides it diagonally to Tuck. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Zaka. Sends it in front. And that goes off a stick. Moving into the attacking zone. Oh, look at this. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Thompson's lightened up the game sheet tonight. Multiple points in this one, and it's not over yet, James. Really moving his feet. He's urgent with his first 3 strides, which means he's on the puck. But I also like what he's doing off the puck, the way he's opening up space, drawing coverage inside of the middle, and then moving the puck to it. I think he's been fantastic this entire game.
The Sabres have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Buffalo's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Puck scooped up by Pasternak. Nice bank pass off the boards. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. Rocked him along the wall. Here's an an odd man rush. Centering pass in front. And that's stopped. Knocked away. Feeds it to Kiki. Buffalo's got possession at center. Throws it in. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Boston's got it from behind the net. And that's off a stick. Buffalo's got the puck now. Taken by Quinn. Quick pass to Lindholm. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass across to Power. Frees him up. Oh, somebody called 911 on that robbery with the glove.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Sabres are up 3-1. Buffalo's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
Swayman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Fires it, and that one's denied!
Lyon's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Dumps it in. Quick feed to Molinston. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. And they'll dump it in. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Slides the puck ahead to Bryson. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Rocks him on the play. Moves the puck. Moves it to close out. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Moves the puck over to Zucker. Boston's got possession here in the neutral zone. Buffalo's got control of the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Gains the zone on the left wing. Here's a short pass to Chanot. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Solid body contact. Look at this down the right wing, they're on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And sends it just out of reach. Moves it quickly over to Chanot. Feeds the puck to McLeod. Oh, and a great defensive play there. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Lindholm. Here they come up along the wing. Can't keep a hold of it. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. From the open ice, they gain the line. Buffalo's moving it into the offensive end. Lindholm's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Sabres gain control of it. The Bruins have it against the wall. Buffalo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Turns it aside with the glove.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Late goings of this period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Middlestats trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And he moves it up to Tuck. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Puts it on net. Denies him on the slobber. Quick feed to Arvidsson. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Slides the puck down low. And he takes the feed. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Buffalo's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Moves it to Samuelson. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Husnudinov. Puck moved over to Thompson. Avoids the poke check. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, and supplies are limited.
Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Bruins need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. The Sabres have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Darlene's moving the puck through his own zone. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. The Sabres have the puck now. Moves it quickly over to Darlene. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Here's the low slot. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. They fight for it along the boards. The Sabres grab possession to the puck. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. The Bruins going to work on offense. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken along the wall by Middlestep. Off a stick and they can't connect. And now it's grabbed by Darlene. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Zucker. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Zucker's looking to make something happen here in the corner. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. They've got numbers here. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Tries to get it out of their own end. Quick pass to Girardi. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. With possession along the wall. Puck picked up by Zucker. Oh, a little wax on, wax off. What a blocker stop by Sweden. Passes it in front. The shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Bryson's got it in the defensive end. Buffalo's playing it through center. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Swayman's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Here they are on the attack. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Bruins have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Lindholm's going to play it against the half wall. And he takes the pass. And now it's over to Benson. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Lindholm. Quick feed to Byram. Moves the puck across to Doan. Return pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. Stopped by the goaltender.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Back to the point it goes. And that's deflected. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Sends it in on the attack. And he takes the dish. Moves it to Saka. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Angles it over to Saka. Lyon's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Sabres have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. possession right off the draw. And he handles a cross-ice pass. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Along the half wall with the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Fires it into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Malenston. Here's a short pass to Pasternak. Skates to the crease. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. More than half the period left to play. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Carries it across the line. Works it across to Kesselring. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Can't get a hold of that pass. Tosses it to McLeod. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to McLeod. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Past the midway mark of the frame. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Arvidsson. And the puck leaves the zone. Sends it out front. Great defensive hit, some play to pick it off. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Come on now. The Sabres get a hold of the puck. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass to Samuelson. Shot! That's off a stick. Puck grab by McAvoy. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Sabres have it from their own end. Puck scooped up by Darlene. Buffalo's across the blue line. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Denies him with the save. The Bruins have it now. Receives the pass. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Swayman's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Slides it across to Pasternak. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Slides the puck over. And that goes off course off a body. Into the offensive end right up the middle. And now he angles it across to Lindholm. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. And he gets enough to keep it out. Slides the puck down low. And a stick breaks that up. Taken by Lindholm. The Sabres gain possession. Quick feed to Byram. Through center. Dumps it in. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Geekie. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Boston's got the puck. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. The Bruins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Let's go! Glove save! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. In the final moments of this period, the Sabres have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Buffalo's got it in the defensive zone. Looks to get the puck over to Hellenius. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that's a great hits-up play by Zadorov. Buffalo's looking to break out. Takes the feed. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Zadorov. Huge steal in his own end. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And he's ridden off the puck. Moves it to Darlene. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Quick pass across to Corelli. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. Easily turned aside by Ryan. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Moves the puck down low. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. McAvoy's got it in offensive territory. And here's a pass to Thompson. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Denies him. He got all of it. Aspero stick handling in his own zone. Here they come on the attack. Buffalo's got the puck. Pass to Power. From behind his own net. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck.
When you're leading late in the game, you've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Oh, it's another save on the play.
Quinn's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
37 seconds left on the clock. The Sabres gain control of the puck. The Bruins really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
The Sabres have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Feeds the puck across to Saka. Pass stolen in the open ice. Here's a short pass to Thompson. The Sabres have the puck in the corner. Takes the feed from the left side. The Bruins move it in. Fires it on net. Here's a save by Ryan. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. A strong team effort tonight leads them to victory, and they take a 2-1 series lead.
Well, that's a huge win to get the 2-1 lead, but even more critical is the next game, James. With that 2-1 lead, that game could mean the series tied or they have a 2-game lead. And you know what happens when you got 2-game lead? Your opponent starts tightening their sticks because they are behind the 8 ball. So it's all about pressure now and seeing if they can continue to respond.
A fun night of playoff hockey, and these playoffs, well, they have been intense, and they have been electrifying so far, and we will see you at the next broadcast. For Cheryl, I'm James. Good night. It is Game 3 on deck here tonight for this playoff series. Huge game for both teams. Let's drop the puck. Opening face-off just moments away. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. The Sabres have it now. Battling for it along the boards. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. The Sabres will play it through the neutral zone. Tuck's got the puck. Avoids the defender. Oh, what a save in front.
Swayman's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop. There's always the question why before a goal is scored. So let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Bruins have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this, they get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Sends it across the ice. And now he angles it across to Arvidsson. And here in center, that's intercepted. Moves inside! Fantastic save!
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Oh, he'll feel that one. With the blast! Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Great defensive stick work on the play. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Saka. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. McLeod's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
It's tough to be behind the 8 ball on the PK when you're trailing by one. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength and maybe even have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
The Bruins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Puck move back to center, forcing him to regroup. Takes the feed. From off the wall and onto a stick. Into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Oh, and he had it go off his mask.
Well, fortunate for him that these masks are made so well nowadays because he just got his bell rung.
Winds up, lets it go. What a stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Both sides still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Sabres start with the puck in their own end. Taken along the wall by Malinston. Here's a shot. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Quick pass to Lindholm. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And they get that puck down the ice. The Bruins have it behind the net. Headman pass. The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Makes the save.
McLeod's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Bruins fail to capitalize on the power play.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Handles the puck. Back-to-back saves there.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. The Bruins gain possession. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he gets nailed.
And that was stopped.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.